Hello. My name is Daddy O, and welcome to my face channel. I do a couple of faceless channels, but this here is my face channel where I talk about all kind of stuff doing a YouTube channel and crazy stuff that happens to me. I guess I had one of those happen tonight again, guys. I picked up this guy. It was this afternoon. I picked up this guy and his cat. They're going to the vet. All right. The guy comes out, he gets in the vehicle, and he's holding the cat in his arms. He says, "Oh, where I'm going." I saw where it was. I knew the vet place he was going to. So I pull out of this driveway. We're heading down the road. We get right a block away from his house, and all of a sudden I realized the cat was no longer in his arms. The cat was sitting up here beside me. I'm allergic to cats. I have allergies. I'm sorry. I have to do a half a Benadryl in the morning, half a Benadryl at night, just to get through the days this time of the year. But cats can set me off. And anyway, the cat jumps up here beside me, and I said, "Sir, please, can you grab your cat? I'm allergic to cats." And he goes, "Oh, she's okay. She's not going to hurt nothing." I said, "No, please, if you could, sir, please grab your cat." And I kept on driving. We're going 3 miles or so, 4 miles. And he goes, "No, she's okay. She's not going to hurt nothing." I said, "Sir, please." And as I said that, the cat jumped in my lap. And at that point, I said, "Sir, please, you're going to have to grab your cat. I'm allergic to him." He goes, "She's not going to hurt nothing. She's okay." I said, "No, sir, please, you understand. I'm either going to have to stop the vehicle and let you out and your cat, or you're going to have to grab your cat." He proceeded to get upset at me, and I understand why he had to grab his cat. "Sir, come on. This is, I got black interior. Cat hair is going to get everywhere in my vehicle. I vacuum my vehicle out probably twice a day. I don't want the cat hair all over my vehicle. And plus, the dander is going to still be in here, and I'm still going to be sneezing for a while because of your cat. Please, I didn't say all that, but please, idea is grab your cat, please, You don't have a carrier. You should have had a carrier for it. I didn't have to accept him. I could have just turned him down on the spot when he come out and didn't have the carrier. But I said, okay, he's got it in his arms. No big deal. But I didn't expect the cat to be roaming around my vehicle. Well, needless to say, Daddy-O is no longer a 5.0. The guy, after I tossed him, had time. He rated me. I got marked down. I'm a 4.9 now. So, oh well. But I don't know what is it with people nowadays. I'm running into more rude people, inconsiderate people, people that just have screwed up attitudes. All he had to do was just grab his cat, get it on my lap. At least, hold on to it. I'm going to get you to the vet instead of me having to stop halfway to the vet and tell him to just get out, because that's what I had to do. I was not going to have the cat roaming around my vehicle. I like cats. I had a cat pass away after 20 years, 2 years ago now. The cat was the greatest thing in the world. I mean, I love that cat deeply. It was a great cat. I mean, it's the cat that, I've told the stories. If you were going camping or you're going out on a survival, take the cat. Don't worry about anything else. First thing you wanted to grab was my cat. Mello was the real deal. She would go out while you were camping at night. She would go out and find something and bring it to your tent. She'd kill a snake. She'd kill a rabbit. She'd go out and go hunt for you a bird and bring it to you. And you'd hear her outside the tent meowing. And there she was. She had something for you. She felt like she needed to take care of you. So I like cats, but I'm highly allergic to other people's cats. I'm not used to their dander. Either way, what's wrong with people nowadays? Why can't they just get the idea of being considerate? When you ask them, "You're in my vehicle, can you just grab your cat? Can you just help me out with that, sir, please?" To get out of the vehicle the way he did, with the attitude like I was the one that was having the problem because his cat was running around in my vehicle. I don't understand it. I just, all right. So I got knocked down. I'm not a 5.0 no more. I'm going to have to work on that, I guess. When I pick up people, a lot of times they'll go, "Oh, I see you've done that many runs and you're a 5.0. I've never seen that before." So I'm going to have to build my reputation back up a little bit here. But hey, if that's what it costs, was that one little, bad report, bad star rating, I guess I'm going to handle it, because I just can't, why are people this way? I don't know. There's just some strange stuff. There's strange stuff I heard in the news here locally here in the last week. Something that happened that was just totally absurd. Just people out here right now in the world we're living in is, I don't know. We get a lot of people down here that are just visiting here from somewhere else, and they haven't really learned, a real way to act, I guess, the way to be civilized. So you have to put up with that. And that's what I've been doing here lately, because I've had three different incidents in a week. Last Friday night, today, and the other day when the guy threw all his stuff in on top of my bag in the back there, and then wanted to get upset at me. You know, I just don't get it. You understand? I'm going to look straight at the little thing over here right now. I just don't get it. Why people feel like they can treat you as your uh, a servant, or I don't know how to describe it. That yeah, I'm doing a run for you. I'm helping you out, but at least be considerate. And that's the hardest thing, is people are just not considerate no more. It's all about them and what they got going on, and when someone's helping them out by giving them a ride somewhere, or doing a service for them, it's not, yeah, we're going to get paid. We're getting paid a few bucks to help you out. Yeah, we're getting paid for that service, but at least be considerate, be thankful. And that's just the hardest thing for people to do nowadays, is just to be thankful for what you're doing for them. I just don't get some people and how they can be this way. I don't know. I was raised down here in the South. I had a mama that she taught you right. You learn right away to say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir, thank you, please, can I help you? You learn those things as a young child, and they stay with you in life. And some people were just never taught the courtesies that you need to be taught. They were never, it's the environment, I guess, a lot of people are raised in. People are raised, different in this world than you and I are, and I don't know. I kind of I look down on the, not so much the people, it's the way they were raised, the way they're brought up. There's just not the kind of people I want to be around, you know, just completely inconsiderate of you and what you got going on, and I don't know. I just had to beef about that. I was sitting in the parking lot and I was thinking about this guy and his cat, and I looked over at my ratings a while ago and I saw that I was now no longer a 5.0. It was a 4.9, and I knew instantly what had happened, because people don't usually get out of my vehicle uh, with a bad attitude. I try to get you out of the vehicle and you're laughing, you're smiling, you're having a good time. That's where I try to get people to, to be, because you're here on vacation. I live at the beach. People are a lot of times here on vacation. You're here to have a good time. So I want to make sure I show them that they're where to have a good time. Show them what restaurants to go to. Tell them the three bad ones we have here, which ones not to go to, and I'll tell them which ones are the better ones, which ones they're going to have a better meal at. I try to encourage people to do the better restaurants while they're here. I try to give them all the inside secrets here. There are some, and a lot of people don't pass that around. But I don't know. I'm just sitting here in the parking lot again tonight, beefing about a damn Uber ride I had earlier that just. When I saw my ratings had gone down, and I knew it instantly, because no one's gotten out of my vehicle in the last weeks, months, with a bad attitude. Usually they get out of my vehicle and they're laughing, and I'm gonna help them. I'll back up. I'll come pick up someone at the grocery store with the groceries. Little old ladies or ladies. I'm gonna back right up to your front porch. I'm gonna help you load it on your front porch. I'm gonna help you get it to your door. I'm not getting paid extra for that. It's just the way it's supposed to be. At least that's the way I was always taught, the way I was raised, that, you help people. Here we go again. Close the door, open the door. I like the fresh air. So I don't know. I'm just beefing about it again tonight, guys. And I'm sorry about that. If I didn't do my normal stuff when I come in on this video. So thank you for coming. If you have a channel, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. If you have a channel, let me know in the comments. If you don't have a channel, say yes or say no. Say yes if you do. Say maybe if you're thinking about it. I'm gonna get it off. I got to do it in every video anyway. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you go with that. I'm just sitting in the parking lot waiting on another ride, just beefing a little bit. So anyway, guys, you guys have a good evening. Daddy O out. Bye.